morning, students, teachers, parents, and other viewers. I am Angelene Buaga and I am back again for another teaching and learning video in teaching physical education and health in elementary grades about suggested games and activities for different grade levels. For this day, we will learn one suggested activity for grade 2 pupils. But before we discuss the activity, let us first know the guidelines, policies, and procedures that provide safe and secure learning environment as we facilitate the activity for grade 2 pupils. The suggested activity in grade 2 level that we will discuss later on is a catching and throwing activity that must be done in an open space. It can be done indoor or outdoor. That's why the very first thing that we must consider is that first one, playing surface and surrounding area must be free of all obstacles. Of course, the very first thing that a teacher must consider is that surrounding area and playing surface must be free of all obstacles in order for the children to not stumble as they throw or catch the ball. That's why it is very important that the surrounding area must be free of all obstacles like tables, chairs, and others, and must provide safe traction as the children do the activity. Second one, the students must wear their proper attire as they participate in the activity. So, the students as well as the teachers must be on their proper clothing or must wear their PE uniform for them to be able to move comfortably and freely. Third one, spacing must allowed for groups not to interfere with one another. So, since this activity is a group activity, spacing must adequate enough for every group not to interfere with one another. And lastly, a fully stocked first aid kit must always readily accessible for future purposes. So those guidelines, policies, and procedures that provide safe and secure learning environment must always observe. As we now discuss the suggested activity in grade 2 level, the catching and throwing. This activity has 4 objectives. First one is to demonstrate persistence while engaged in activities that require the use of both large and small muscles. Second one, demonstrate spatial awareness. Third one, demonstrate control in large muscles with equipment. And fourth one, lastly, demonstrate hand-eye coordination in movement, overhand and underhand throw. For this activity, the class will be grouped into 6 groups. Always remember that the grouping always depends on the number of size of your class, and after they form a group, they will draw lots for the group order. For example, first one is the group 6, second one is the group 1, third one is the group 5, fourth one is the group 2, and fifth one is the group 4, and last is the group 3. Each group will have 2 minutes to demonstrate the following. Letter A, catch a ball using their right hand. Letter B, catch a ball using their left hand. Letter C, catch a ball using their both hands. And lastly, letter D, catch a ball thrown by another with increasing speed and distance. On this activity, the ball can be improvised like made of old sacks or should be small and may be made of plastics. This activity highlighted the catching and throwing skills that are necessary in playing games as well as in accomplishing some daily life activities. And that is one of the suggested activity in grade 2 level. Always remember as teachers, before we facilitate the activity, it is very important that we should not forget the guidelines, policies, and procedures that provide safe and secure learning environment as we facilitate the activity, because the safety of our students are always our first priority. Again, this is Angelene Buaga and see you on our next teaching and learning video about suggested games and activities for different grade levels. Bye!